Okay, back to the wheel. Got them all on their sticks. Got a whole few more cut out of the little pieces I could find, shaved up. Some really great little flashes in full flood. Get it in the right angle. There we go. Ones like that, very directional though. Love the two bands through it, gold and green. So this one, I think. Make a alarm. It's in there somewhere. Pretty sure I put this the right way up. There we go. Oh, maybe it is more full on front on. There you go, yeah, the blue and the green up that end, that's right. Sorry about that, mucking around here. So yeah, anyway, some of them are nice full flood all over the whole face. When they're cooked, they'll look sublime. Some of them will be a bit domed, some of them will be flat. And a little bit of a variety going on. So yeah, I'll get on with these, start cutting, polishing, and I'll get back to you. Okay, back again, and all tidied up. I might just zoom in a bit more. Around about there. So that was the first face, fingerprints. That'll come up beautifully once it's treated. Great big flush down the back. But when I turned it over, I decided it deserved a good polish too. It's almost just like cutting a stone again from scratch. And since I like cutting, I gave it a good enough finish. So it could be double-sided. I have to hide the edge there, it's a little bit chalky. Just a little spot. So yeah, that was a one I can just set around, give it both sides faced. Don't have to hide it. It's not really major issues of what it is. And again, once treated, awesome. Colour will come out great. So this one, again, just gave it a nice polish on the back. It's not that hot, I'm not sweaty, I don't know where all this fingerprint oil's coming from every time I touch them. But yeah, just trimmed up the base so it'll sit flat. Give it a nice little low bezel with maybe a couple of claws coming up. Yeah, I'm loving the polish that this stuff takes as a matrix. It's almost best of both worlds. This one was the first chip that I took off that rock. I polished up, I finished the base off, just tied it up as I said I would. Give it a nice polish. Even base, it'll sit nicely. Good little shape. And that once cooked again, yeah, we'll see. I'll stop rambling. So yeah, there's that one. A lot of this you won't notice once it goes black. Yep, showing that one. This one also double faced. Had good enough colour in that side for the treatment. I just gave it a good face this side too. So it can also be shown in the setting. And just a couple of these haven't changed since I pulled them off before. Might as well flash them again. less colour in it, but will be noticeable once it's cooked. A lot more anyway. And the full flood one, I'll get it to light up. And yeah, the rest you've seen. I'm just playing really now. Also, we'll be doing, I'm not sure if it'll be up first before this one, but some low light, slow motion flashes, so it sort of just goes. It brings out the colour with the low light, just more for something to look at in the dark. So yes, turned out quite well. I'm probably just going to weigh them quickly and find out just how much I've cut so far out of that rock. And I'm only about maybe a quarter of the way through, if that. The big one, I'll bring you over here, shuffle everything across. It's coming in at 7. 16, 17 and a half carat by itself. Anyway, a couple of them by themselves, then we'll do a group weigh. That one's 9. That's 6.5. Five and a half, and the others aren't really worth the weigh. Maybe that one, 2.5. Flushing this one is gorgeous. Now just give it a quick wipe. I'll skip over this just before. So it's gorgeous and it's so elusive. It's just the fun of playing around with the opal. There we go. Magpies at the front. Yeah, so all together, chuck every single piece on for interest's sake. Is 14, steady on, 14.3. So it'd be 5 times 14, 70, 60. Oh, my maths is bad right now. Yeah, 14 times 5 is 5. It's 20. 50 is 71.5. Hey, 71.5. I know I should have just halved the 143. It would have been easier. Mental block. So yeah, 71.5 carats so far. The next piece will be slicing up. Just dry off quickly. This piece. Shuffle them off. See if this can handle the weight. So we have 38.5 grams. So what's that? 150, 190, 192.5 carat. And I'll see how much I end up with after it's all sliced up. That way I'll gauge how much I'm losing. And between me and myself, I'll figure out the carat price I paid and the carat price it's worth and see if I'm even coming out ahead. It's beautiful stone. I did pay a bit for. I couldn't resist. So this will be a nice piece to work on, which will be next. So I'll get to slicing it up, see what comes of it. I'll leave you with that. So, totally forgot about these two pieces. Polished up and done for a bit, so yeah, they're going to be hid from the sides and the back mostly. Once cooked, it's mainly this face I'm after, so a bit of a miss saw through the side here. Oops. And moving on. There's a bit of a issue on that one there. The crack's fine. It's not going anywhere anymore. Let's put it straight over the top. It's just that was where the outside of the rock was when these two were together. So they've both come from like that. See the marks line up. And then beautiful. The rest of the marks in it as well. Nice bit of orangey yellow up there. Can't wait to see what's in the rest of the next slices with that orangey colour. These are going to be two pendants. Oops, wrong way around. So yeah, these will be two pendants. Oh, the female maybe pendants. And yeah, they account for some of the weight. I'm starting to think before, 71 carats was a bit light. So this one alone, sorry, I peaked, is 71 carats. So that weighs as much as all those other stones before, which is 142 carats all up so far. And this one is 90.5 carat. So that would put it over to 230 carats all up, which I'm a bit more pleased with. So yeah, rest of the rock to go. Yeah, I thought I'd better just quickly add these in. Sorry about that.